Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The Mudbugs are back home here at George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum to open up a first of a two-game series against the Corpus Christi IceRays. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show as we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time. The Mudbugs coming at a record of 12-10-4. They split a two-game series against Amarillo, and it really left more of a sour taste in the coaching staff's mouth that really stemmed it from a week of practice that they did not like, and they took accountability for that, and now they're asking the players to be held accountable heading into this weekend series against the IceRays. For the Mudbugs, you look in the South Division, and it is quite lopsided at times. Lone Star off to just another rousing start to this season. They're 6-0-1 in their last 7. They have 43 points. They're in first place. Then you have the Warriors at 37 points, so a little bit of a separation there. Then the Ice Wolves are at 30 points. The Mudbugs are right behind them at 28 points, but that fourth place lead is a slim margin because Amarillo got 3 points against the Bugs in last weekend's series. They're at 27 points. The Jackalopes playing great hockey. They've won 5 straight. They're right there with 25 points. Then the Rhinos in 7th place at 21 points. And then the IceRays in last at 17 points. But this is an IceRay team that's been playing better hockey of late. They're 4-3-3 in their last 10, and they've been quite competitive, and the Mudbugs know that this is a series that can be a little tricky heading into the Christmas break after this weekend's series. We're so glad to have you with us here for Mudbugs hockey. Mudbugs are going to have Ryan Austin back in the lineup. He's been out of action, and they're hoping to have Nick Lavassier back in the action tomorrow night as he was nursing an upper body injury as well. So the Mudbugs doing very well on the injury front, and they'll get healthy, and we'll talk about that a little later on in our Whataburger starting lineups. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill after these messages. It's the Mudbugs and the IceRays, game 1 of this two-game series coming up in just a little bit. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Final series before the Christmas break between the Mudbugs as they welcome in the Corpus Christi IceRays for the first time this season. We're joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill. And Coach, last weekend a split series against Amarillo. Was there a lot of good that you could take out of that series?
I wouldn't say good, but there's definitely some teaching and learning points on our guys. I think the best part about it is that we're able to squeak away with 2 points. I think Amarillo played 2 pretty solid games. I think our game just wasn't really elevated as it needed to be. Kind of rolled into how the practices were that week. A little hit and miss at times, and I think that kind of showed in the game with how our performance was.
You guys had to make a goalie change. Was that just maybe to kind of change the tides of the game, or did you see something maybe wrong in Tommy Aiken's performance?
I think it's definitely kind of changing the tides. Up to a point, our guys just stopped doing the little things right, and it really was not fair to Tommy to keep him in and put him through such a heated wave of shots against, and our D zone just wasn't fine-tuned, and it was kind of sloppy all over the place, not really going on our feet. So it wasn't fair to have Tommy just sit back there and have our guys continue to play like that. So it was a little bit to shake things up and also relieve Tommy a little bit.
I wanted to ask you about the power play attack because I've seen a little bit more consistency as far as production is concerned. You guys are finding the back of the net on the man advantage, and I know you take a lot of pride in that as you run that power play. Have you seen those improvements that maybe that has maybe progressed this season?
Yeah, I think with the power play as of lately, and especially the past 6 games or so, it's been really poised and settled down, not really rushing the play as much. I really like our guys to control the situation. Yes, we want quick, fast shots, but that also comes with some good poise with your stick and skating ability. So I really like the way that our power play has been performing. Last week, I don't think we got anything against Amarillo. They shut us down there. We had the 2 opportunities or so on the Friday night, and just had the one, and I think it was a short 45-second mix of a power play there on Saturday night. So we really didn't have full opportunities to execute both units out there. And but I really like the way that our power play has been handling the puck and really handling the play in general.
How's practice been this week? I know you said you weren't happy with practice leading into the Amarillo series. Was there anything different as far as the preparation for this weekend series?
Yeah, it was this week's practice was all about accountability. We put it on the guys. Soupy and I had dinner last night together, and I told him how excited I was about this weekend because of how well we were practicing. It was just our guys were going we told them at the beginning of the week. Last week was on us for not keeping you guys accountable and letting those practices drag on the way they did. So this week we're going to be on you guys, and we really actually didn't need to be on them. They got the message right away, and they had a really good hard-fought practices, a couple of tilts in practice. Love seeing the guys compete like that, and then hugging afterwards and knowing that it's all right and that we're still a big family at the end of the day. So I'm really excited to kind of see what these games bring for our boys, because they were competing really hard this week, and I'm just can't wait to see them touch the ice here.
You guys get some good news on the injury front. Ryan Austin, you're going to come back, and he obviously missed some time, and of course it's nice to have him back. What does he provide?
He provides a unbelievable work ethic, a solid shutdown capabilities. He's steady. He is very composed in his game, and he knows himself. He knows exactly what his role and his job is. So we're really excited to get Austin back this week. He is skating all week, looked really well, just jumped right in, first skate back, getting his lungs a little bit, and he handled it really well. So I'm excited to have a good shutdown defenseman back in the lineup again tonight. And I think, maybe he'll pop 1 or 2 this weekend. I think the last 4 games he played, he was starting to get more opportunities and shots through, and got a goal against Lone Star there in the 1. So let's see how he does.
What do we look for out of the Corpus Christi IceRays? This is the first time we've seen them this season, and they've been starting to play. It feels like more consistent hockey after a slow start of theirs.
Yeah, they start fast. So they're a hot team to start. It's just, we were going over some fun stats, and for them, they score some in our division in the last 8 games, the most first period goals out of some really good teams in our division, and they're in the top of that category. So we know that they're going to come out hot and fast. We know we got to try to slow them down. They attack you with numbers. They get up ice really quickly, so we got to make sure that we're able to transition to a defensive mindset right away. And they are really good offensively, in my opinion. I think we just need to work them in their D zone and try to wear them down that way.
That's the Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill. Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Cheddar.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show as we count down to the Margaritaville 7-Eleven start time. We'll have more after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
We only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. First for the Corpus Christi IceRays, head coached by Sylvain Coutier, along with assistant coach Chris May. At left wing will be number 22, Dylan Contreras. At center will be number 10, Eli Reimer. And on the right wing will be number 81, Logan Nielsen. Defensively for the IceRays, it'll be number 3, Leonard Corus, and number 5, Frank Jenkins. And making the start in nets will be number 1, Lucas Malant. And your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell in his 5th year as the bench boss. The associate head coach is Michael Hill. The goalie coach is Rich Perrant. And the honorary assistant coach is Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 22, Kaysen Musket. At center will be number 12, Hayden Nickel. And on the right wing will be number 23, Ryan Burke. Defensively for the Bugs, it will be number 3, Logan Haru. And number 7, Liam Fleet. And making the start in nets fresh off his D1 commitment to Mercyhurst University from Saint Laurent, Montreal, will be number 44, Simon Bushler. And Bushler got the win last Friday, then came in relief of Tommy Aiken on Saturday and took a tough loss. The numbers overall are very stellar for Bushler. He's 9-4-1 with a 2.11 goals against, a .917 save percentage, and he's got 1 shutout on the season. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Porter's Industrial, delivering the difference in the Arc-La-Tex for over 20 years. Porter's Industrial strives with the utmost integrity to meet our customers' needs with quality uniform and facility services for your business. Mudbugs in their 3-1-8 jerseys, as we saw last home series, and they look spectacular once again this evening with the 3-1-8 in front, the black and white colorings, the white numberings and letterings along the back. The IceRays with their IceRay white jerseys, the IceRay in front with the red numberings and letterings along the backside. Mudbugs will skate from left to right here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. So glad to have you with us for a Friday night, the last series before the Christmas break. Now we ask you, please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. A rousing rendition of tonight's national anthem sung by, or rather performed by, the Benton High School Marching Band, and that's one of our favorites as they will be serenading us throughout the evening. I'm Chet Yoder, live from George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. Mudbugs had their 5-game win streak snapped last Saturday. As they lost 5-4 against the Wranglers in a game where the coaching staff thought that score was quite misleading. He thought his team was a lot more rougher than that score indicated. And overall, the coaching staff was not happy with last weekend's series. He thought the team did not underperform, and the coaching staff thought maybe that was also the week of preparation as well leading into it. Simo Bushler to my left, Lucas Malant to my right as we're ready to get this baby underway. Mudbugs have a dangerous tendency to make things harder on themselves in these types of games where Corpus Christi is in last place in the division, but sometimes those games or those teams can give the Mudbugs the biggest problems. Hayden Nickel at center ice for the Landers opening puck drop. Puck drop battle, and it is won there by Eli Reimer. Along to the far side, Haru now forks it back out to center through the middle now to the right side. Here's Burke. He'll just kind of squeak that puck in deep behind the IceRays net. It goes to the far half wall. Good keep in there by Haru as he loses his balance. Now knocked off the puck there was Nickel. Now played around to the near side of the right point. Fleet, good stick there to poke it around. He gets it in deep there to Nickel. Nickel now will thread it in deep there to Burke. Centering feed, nowhere there. Now to the right point there, Fleet on over to Nickel near half wall. Shot toward the net, blockered away there by Milan. Shot from the high slot there by Haru, got blocked, and it hits the protective, or rather the end boards. Now play to the left side, carried back out there by Contreras. We remember him last season from Corpus Christi being a very talented player. Here comes Vitale. Oh, backhand shot save made there. Now another wrister. Right pad save made there by Milan on a shot there by Danziger with his first shift of the night. Along to the far corner now. Puck now rimmed back out to center. Puck flagged down there by Danziger. His pass now kind of gets broken up a little bit, and Morris will sweep that baby into the IceRays zone. Drake Morris gets it in deep there to Vitale, getting help along to the far corner, battling for that puck there is Goldie, and now it's taken back out to the near side there by number 17, Wanmacher. That's Jack Wanmacher, the longtime IceRay. Along to the far side, puck dumped in there by Vitale. Wholesale line change for Coach Soupy. A minute and a half gone by here in the opening frame. Far side, and good job there by Park to get back, throw it back out to center. Puck now just lofted back into the far corner to the left of Bushler, there by Connor Brust. The IceRay, a giveaway, and now taken back out to center. That's Gotinski, left side. He'll guide his way in. He'll kick a little snow and work it in deep to the far corner. Battling for it there is Litcher. Good check there by Gotinski. Steele trying to check. Now, quick shot there from the left point. Save made, rebound chance, poked in around that post. Oh, big save made there by Milan. Now going around the horn, Haru throws it in front. Tip, three, score! It's the captain, and it's a 1-0 Mudbugs lead. Boy, the Mudbugs were prowling the net, and Garrett Steele able to poke that baby home along the far post. Mudbugs 1, IceRays 0. Goal number 10 on the season for the captain. That's his team leading 10th tally. Shreveport 1, IceRays 0. And Garrett Steele knows how to get a party started as they get the game's first tally. Time of the goal, 2:15 of the opening period. Boy, the Mudbugs made that one look easy. And goals have been hard to come by for this team. So that is a very welcoming sight. Litchard and Haru will get the assist on Steele's 10th of the season. Now Marino has the puck behind Bushler's cage. Off the near side boards there for Mack. He'll whack it back out to center. Murray gets checked hard into the boards. And the Mudbugs score early as Ryan Austin makes his first shift of the night after nursing an upper body injury that sidelined him for quite a while. Had a lot of physical treatments, a lot of therapy, missed our last road trip, and when I talked to him earlier this week, he was very excited to get back on the ice, and he knew that this game was going to be a little tricky on him. Now up the middle, that's Zarski, and he'll wire that baby into the IceRays zone. Along to the near corner, Burke now getting help there from Nickel along the boards. Play to the right point. Park powers one toward the net. It goes wide. It might have got the blocker of Milan. Along to the far corner now, taken there by Perillo. That's Gage Perillo along to the near side. Now taken there by Burke. Burke now through the slot, fired wide there by Musket. Oh, he wants that one back. He had a glorious look at it. Far circle ripper there by Nickel went wide. Along to the near corner, puck chopped around. IceRays have the puck to the far side. And now, behind the net, puck gets stuck and we got a whistle. 15:36 remaining here in the opening period. Shreveport on top, 1-0. Big hello to you and yours, wherever you may be. So glad to have you with us. Play to the left point, handled there by Haru. Now he kicks it around. Now to the far corner, handle there. Vitali trying to grab it. Now play to the point, shot toward the net. That one tipped wide. Now a little bit of a bump in front there. Goldie lost his edge, held in there by Vitali. He'll drop it off to Goldie. Now played back up top. Haru hammers one toward the net. It gets blocked. Now played off the far side, chopped in there by Vitali, and the Mudbugs need a little bit of a personnel change. Now played off the near side, held in there by Goldie. Goldie through the slot, wings one toward the net. Glove save made there by Milan, and he'll hold on to it. Big hello to the Steele family, tuning tonight from Chelsea, Michigan. Glad to have them with us. It's hard to believe Garrett Steele now playing in his last season as a Mudbug. And he has the most Mudbug games played in the North American Hockey League era of Mudbugs hockey. Play to the right point, Danziger. Wrists one toward the net, save made, rebound chance. What a big save made there by Milan, as Steele was looking for another. .504 gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Now play to the near side. Danziger trying to hold that zone. Now kicked around. That's Michael Casey, former Mudbug for a little bit. One of the leaders on this team now. Played back to Casey. A little space here to the near side there to Wanmacher. Back to Casey. Wrister. And a blocker save made there by Bushler, with his first stress save of the night. Gotinski throws it off the far side. He was looking for a bug, but nobody was there. Mack has it in front of the Mudbugs bench, rather, and he'll be able to lug it in. Mack, far corner. Mack. Eli lost his footing. That's a good stick there by Connor Brust. Now far circle shot. Left pad save made there by Milan. As Mack got a look at it. Now Mack throttles one toward the net wide. Park holds the zone. He'll work it in deep there to Marino. Marino now to the near corner. He'll work it around the clock. Back to the right point. Zarski a shot. Tipped in front. That was a big pad save made there by Milan. Play now airmailed off the stick of Wanmacher in deep into the Mudbug zone. Played up the middle there to Mack. Mack whipped up ahead off the stick of Murray as Murray works it into the near corner. Now good keep in there by Musket to the far corner now. Murray twisted in down low there to Musket. Musket gets wrestled down now to the far corner. And now taken back in behind the cage. Held up a little bit there was Burke. And Burke now has it. He'll work it to the near half wall. Burke back to the right point. Haru! Wrists one toward the net off the back heel there of Wolfgang Govadaris. That is one hell of a name. Wolfgang is his legal first name. Onto the far half wall, trying to grab there to Burke. Rather, that was Dixon. Aiden Dixon in the game. Now chopped around, held in there by Burke. Now played back out to center. That's a good stick there by number 18, Cameron Crawley. He's lined up with Jackson Beach and Cody Kempf. We remember Crawley from last year. Rolled into the Mudbug zone. Good hustle there by Austin to cause an icing on the IceRays. Big hello to the Austin family. Face off to the right of Malant. Played around to the far side. Now held in there by the Bucks. Tipped in front. Save made. That was Goldie in front trying to jam it in. 12:20 remaining in the first. Puck now lobbed back out to center and hammered back in there by Morris. Slowed down there by Malant. Off the far side. Snapped one toward the net. Got blocked into the near corner. Goldie will drop it in down low, but going to grab that puck there is Kempf. Kempf off the far side will lace it all the way down in deep into the Mudbug zone. It was tipped, so no icing. Vitale has it, and he'll be able to pitchfork it back out to center. Steele in on pursuit. Steele trying to grab it. Now through the middle to the right side. Zarski will go ahead and just ladle it in to the IceRays zone. Played back out to center. Fleet pokes it around. Now through the middle. Taken there by Gotinski. Gotinski to the far side. There to Zarski off the stick of Litchard, and it goes in deep. Mudbugs without Maxim Sushinsky, dealing with what is being labeled as an upper body injury, and we don't really have any more details than that, and it was something I was going to ask Coach about. I did not get to it, so we will get an update on Sushinsky tomorrow, and hopefully it's nothing serious, as the Bobrusk Belarus blue liner will be out tonight. Now through the slot there as Marino tried to grab it off the far side. Marino just a little spitfire. Now played back up top now. Murray. Oh, he tried to throw it back down low there to Marino. And now back to the far corner. Mack, far circle. Shot toward the net, got blocked. That was Murray looking for one. Now played back out far side. That's Caffarelli. They'll smack it back into the Mudbug zone as Mack now will just kind of chip it back into the IceRays zone. Along to the far corner. That's to the right side. Big burst of speed. And coming in off sides, that was Jenkins. And we got a break in the action. 10:29 to go here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. It's the Mudbugs 1, the IceRays nothing, thanks to Garrett Steele's team-leading 10th goal of the year. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
1-0 lead for Bugs hockey thanks to the goal from Steele. Now to the left of Bushler, the puck resides Now thrown up off the stick of Burke. Now gathered in there by Musket. Had to tie it between his legs. And now along to the far corner. Puck chopped back out to center, and Danziger will just drub it back into the IceRays zone. It is a cold and dampy night in Shreveport. A lot of sleet, a lot of ice, a lot of rain. Just hockey weather, but it is cold. You know what that means? Chilly in the ring. Burke from the slot fires one, he scores! Ryan Burke snapped one past Milan along the far post. Mudbugs 2, IceRays nothing. Boy, a loose puck right in front of Burke. Had all types of time and space, and he snaps home his 4th goal this season. Shreveport 2, IceRays nothing. And the London, Ontario native has his 2nd goal in as many games. Time of the goal, 10-13 of the opening period. You know, a lot of people have asked me about Ryan Burke, and it's been just questions about, you know, is he a goal scorer? You know, is he a guy that's going to stick around? Is he going to be one of those leaders? And I really think he can be. I really think he's got a lot of the tools, the assets, the love for the game. Wears that Mudbug uniform very well. Big hello to the Burke contingent. Uh-oh! Backhander scores right back the other way. Corpus Christi comes right back the other way, and they beat Bushler along the left padding. That's Cameron Crawley who comes right back. Literally 15 seconds later, it's the Mudbugs 2 and the IceRays 1. Boy, that was a breakdown off the initial faceoff win for the IceRays. Boy, that shift after a goal is going to make Coach Soupy a bit ticked off, and now Matt getting pushed around a little bit. And, boy, the IceRays come right back. Oh, hard check into the far half boards as Marino went down, but luckily he's okay. Now along to the far side. Battling for it there is Marino. And now, play to the near corner. Boy, Simo Bushler very upset about that goal given up, and he knows, oh man, a hard check into the boards. He knows that that one caught him off guard a little bit. Now along to the right side. Puck is just driven back into the Mudbug zone. Boy, a 2-goal lead, always so dangerous. Morris backhands it up ahead there to Vitale. He'll throw it off to the near side there to Austin. Austin now back to Morris, and it was blocked off there by Chorus. Now to the far corner, far circle, thrown in front, and a left pad save made there by Milan. Austin just shovels it in behind the IceRays net. 8 minutes to go here in the first. It's the Bugs 2, their IceRays 1. Puck now lifted up ahead, kicked around a little bit there by Perillo. As Park will drop it off there to Vitale. Rather, that was Danziger. He'll drop it off to Vitale, and he'll just chisel it in to the IceRays zone. Brust throws it off the far side, up ahead now. Here comes Reimer, gets a hard hit. Along to the far corner now, far circle, waiting. Now top to there to Reimer. And now worked in deep there and blocked off there by Park. Along to the near side there to Nickel. He'll send it up ahead. Through the middle there, Musket tries to get around the back, and he does, of Brust. Along to the near corner, handled there by Nickel. He'll drop it back there to Burke. Played back to the right point. Zarski zips one toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. There was bodies in front. Now taken back out and shoveled back out to center. Taken away there by Burke. Burke now guides it back in. Burke throws one toward the net from the far corner, and it's gloved down there by Mallant, and we got a break in the action. 6:52 remaining here in the opening period. The Bugs on top, 2-1. Play to the near side. Off the far side now, up ahead. Here's Caffarelli. Far corner, he was looking for Casey. Now taken back out by the Bugs. This is Gotinski. Dropped off there to Steele. Steele now at the top of the point. Oh, he wired one toward the net. Glove save. Made there by Mallant. Got the Benton High School Marching Band. They're one of the best. They have their dance team along with their flag line group, and they're going to be performing during our intermission. It's quite a scene. They just finished their high school football season, so why not work a Mudbugs game to stay in shape? Played up ahead. We're glad to have them. Now Danziger off the near side window, up ahead there to Mack. Deep into the Mudbug zone. Played back out to center. Mudbugs have numbers, 2-on-1. Here comes Murray toward the net as he speared one, but it was a stick save made there by Mallant. And now the puck lifted back the other way. One man to beat. Good stick there by Austin as he got his stick in front of Caffarelli trying to throw one toward the net. Face off deep in the Mudbug zone. Bushler really hasn't seen very many shots, and that's the tricky part. Face off, tied up. One there by the Bugs, chopped at and twisted all the way down there by Morse. To the far side, off the stick now, played back into the Mudbug zone. Taken there by Fleet. Fleet now along to the right of Bushler. Gets taken down there. Looked like it was harshly there by Crawley, and we got a whistle. Looks like a hand pass, I think, on the IceRays. 5:39 remaining here in the opening period. Face off to the right of Bushler. Off the near side window, back out to center there by Haru. He sails it in. Musket going to try to grab it. He's got Burke there to help him out. On the far corner, now far circle. Oh, Nickel nailed it wide with a shot toward the net. Now Zarski will just drop it in down low there to Burke. He's already got a goal tonight. He'll work it now near circle, and he'll guide it back up top. Zarski now crisscrosses, shot toward the net, hits off the stick inadvertently on Musket. Now all along to the near corner. Played back to the near side there to Kuznetsov. Stepan Kuznetsov off the far side. That's a returning IceRay off the near side, off the stick now of Nickel. Back out to into the Ice Ray zone, rather. Now off the near side window, off the back heel of Zarski, taken there by Steele. Steele now will just shove it back into the Ice Ray zone. Hard check there by Gotinski, goes all the way down, but no icing as it is beaten out there by Perillo. Now Perillo throwing it now to the near corner. Handled there by Grosick. Shot toward the net, save made, loose puck. Was taken back out there by Gotinski, and Gotinski will be able to flip it all the way down. Off the near side boards, all the way back into the Mudbug zone. Haru to the far side there to Dixon. Back to Haru. He'll throw it back out to center. Battling for it now, left side. Taken back there by Mack. Mack now, left side. He'll just knock it in deep to the Ice Ray zone. Mack to the near corner. Battling for it to Marino. Marino has it. Marino coming around the corner. Far circle shot. He shot it wide. That was Murray with a great look at it. Back to Haru. Haru now. He'll scale it in. Down low there to Marino. Marino now will twist it in. Down low there to Mack. Mack now trying to work a cycle. Got blocked. Now to the left point. Dixon drills one toward the net, and he drilled it wide. Now to the near corner it goes. Puck now lifted back out to center. Taken there by Marino over to Haru. Haru now back up the middle. Along to the right side. Puck now slung all the way down. That's a good job there by Ryan Hintz. Into the Mudbug zone. Far side now knocked up ahead. Banked over to Morris. Morris now high slot. Shot toward the net. Gets blocked. It's a good stick there by, or rather skate there by Hintz. All right, back into the Ice Ray zone. Puck now taken there by Vitale. Near circle waits. Vitale through the slot. Fired toward the net. It was fought off there by Milan. Into the near corner. Under 3 to go here in the first period. Very entertaining. It's a 2-1 Mudbugs lead. Puck now lofted toward the net. Sticked away there by Bushler to the far corner. Enters. Taken away there by Goldie. Goldie has it. Works it in. On over to Zarski. Dropped off there to Vitale. Left pad save. Made there by Milan. It was bouncing a little bit on Vitale's stick, but that was a beautifully executed opportunity there by the Bugs. Along to the left side. Here comes Wanmacher. He'll wind it around to the far side. Boards there to Casey. Now knocked around to the near corner there to Austin, and Austin cannot get it out. It was blocked and kept in there by Caffarelli. Burke around to the far side there to Nickel. Nickel will thread it up ahead there to Musket. Musket drops it in down low, far circle. Musket through the slide, fired toward the net there by Austin. And a point-blank save made there by Milan. And it goes all the way down. Bushler's going to play it around. Along to the far corner there to Haru. Now back behind the Mudbugs net there to Austin. Sandwiched in the boards there by Haru. Haru now going to wait. Looks like he's out of gas there is Haru. He's at the tail end of his shift. Lofted up ahead now off the stick of Gotinski. Maybe he was indecisive on what he was going to do with the puck. Now up ahead there to Wanmacher. A shot, right pad save made there by Bushler. Now Dixon has it far side. Dixon off the far side window all the way down off the stick of Gotinski, who gets spun around. In deep now behind the Ice Rays net. Taken to the left side. Buck shackled back out to center. Zarski far side. He'll rip it back into the Ice Rays zone. Down to less than a minute to go here in the opening period. To the near side it goes on over to Hans Martin Uveldny from Norway. Here comes Uveldny coming in now. Thrown across, tipped. Oh, what a left pad save made there by Bushler. That one looked like a tap in there for Kuznetsov. Big save made there by Bushler, and he'll keep it out. 38 seconds remaining here in the opening period. It's the Mudbugs on top of this game, 2-1. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Face-off one there by the Ice Rays to the far corner. Thrown in front. That was a good stick there by Bushler. Steele sent up ahead there to Litchard. Here comes Litchard, gains the zone from the left side. And Litchard will just park it in down low. He was coming off for a change. Along in the near corner, puck thrashed and held in there by Fleet. Now down low. Morris is going to try to grab it. Along to the near corner now, around to the near side. Morris trying to hold that zone. He's battling for it. Morris doing a good job. 5 seconds left near half wall. And caught. Comes out of the zone there on Fleet, and that'll do it. Good period for both teams. The Mudbugs come out with the game's first 2 goals, and the IceRays able to bounce back 15 seconds later after Burke scores and get one of their own. Stick around for the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. It's the Mudbugs 2, the IceRays 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com. The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Special treat with us, a couple of Mudbug corporate partners, but dear friends of the Mudbugs organization, the Team Solon Foundation, and Ronnie and Bridget Peterson. Not only are they part of the Team Solon Foundation, they're billet families, they're game ice officials, and we'll get to more of that. But first, for the Team Solon Foundation, just talk about how this all got started, Ronnie.
Well, shortly after Solon passed in early 2019, we wanted to do something to honor his memory and also help the local hockey community. So we started the charity of Team Solon Foundation to help pay for kids in the local area to start playing hockey.
And talk about the big event that really kind of, I think we launched it, so to speak, was that deck hockey tournament last year. It seemed like you guys raised a lot of money, and obviously for a great cause.
Yes, the deck hockey tournament in 2019 was our biggest event and really our first event, and we're overwhelmed with the community support that we have gotten. Had a lot of great corporate sponsors in that and raised a lot more money than we ever thought was possible, which has translated into more kids playing hockey than we thought we were going to have.
And we have Bridget with us as well, and I wanted you to talk about the board because there's more than just you two that have done an outstanding job putting their hours of work in.
Yeah, we have Charlie Dew, who's been longtime family to Solon, and we wanted. She's our treasurer. We came up with this idea with her, and then we added Christi Lang, who was the most recent member, and then our last member is Stephen McNeil, kind of like another uncle to Solon. They put all of our ideas together and just kind of run with them.
I wanted to ask you about this year because you weren't able to do the deck hockey tournament due to COVID. Were you able to kind of find ways to substitute that, and what'd you guys do?
Yeah, a lot of people that had pre-registered because it was heartbreaking to not have the tournament, but we've done shirts that should be in any time now, and then we're doing some hoodie orders and just kind of doing a few things here and there. But we have a good deal of.
What's been the overall response in trying to get help for kids that need help and that you're trying to help for hockey? What's been the overall response?
Well, we've had, as far as taking in donations, we've had incredible support, even in the time of COVID when we hadn't been able to do much as far as taking in donations and getting money to be able to help kids. The hardest part that we're having right now is just getting our name out there so people know that this is available. That's why we're partnering with the Mudbugs this year. Got our name on the Dasher boards. We really appreciate you helping us getting our name out there so people know that these scholarships are available so they can use them.
We're talking to Ronnie and Bridget Peterson from the Team Solon Foundation here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. And Ronnie, I wanted to ask you, away from the Team Solon Foundation, you guys decided to do some billeting, and I know that's something you guys have been wanting to do for a long time. You got one knucklehead, and you got one guy who's kind of grounded. You got Colin Doherty, who's bouncing off the walls, and you got Chris Hedden, who's probably the calm, cool cucumber. Is that the way it's been in the house between those two?
Oh yeah, they're both really great young men, but they are polar opposites. One who kind of keeps to himself and likes to just do his thing, and the other one who's a social butterfly and is always out going somewhere, doing something with somebody. But we couldn't be more blessed with the players that we have this year.
Bridget, I wanted to ask you about the billet experience, being a mom, to Miss Sammy, and now she has two big brothers, and is she able to have that relationship with the two boys and Colin Doherty and Chris Hedden?
Oh yeah, she loves annoying them. Whenever they're outside, she wants to be right in the middle of them. If they have other guys over, it's like, leave them alone, give them their space. But they're great. They'll go outside and shoot hockey pucks with her. There's a neighborhood that comes over, and if they see them out there, they're out there showing them how to use the sticks and shoot the puck, and it's a great experience for all of us.
How's the cooking been for two hockey players? I'm sure they have big appetites, and have you been able to introduce them to any kind of Louisiana cuisine?
We have. Colin is big into gumbo and jambalaya, but they tend to be grazers. They come to eat here, an hour later eat again, so it's kind of getting on that schedule. Been an adjustment, but it's been good.
And I wanted to ask both of you, and I'll start with Ronnie. Was being a billet maybe one of the reasons why you scaled back being a game ice official? I've seen you there once in a while. I know Bridget stepped away from it, and I'll talk to Bridget in a minute about it. But was that the reason you guys kind of scaled back, because you guys wanted to maybe enjoy the game from a different perspective?
Well, I've always been kind of a on and off again, off ice official, usually just helping out when they really needed somebody because somebody was out sick or on vacation or whatever. Usually I'm in the stands watching our daughter, so I wasn't able to always help. So that's kind of always my role, was just a fill-in guy when they needed somebody.
The one who sorely missed, and I'm not going to lie, is every time I look down at every home game, I always used to seeing Bridget. I mean, probably since day one, since we started here in the North American Hockey League. And probably the most, comical thing is when you're frantically running towards the goal judge. And seemingly you've never gotten injured. But do you miss it, or is that something that you made that decision, like, look, I do want to step down this year. I want to enjoy the game from a different perspective. I'm a billet mom. What kind of went into the decision?
It was a hard decision to make. I loved it as a part of the game that I didn't know until the Bugs came back. But it was a decision that took a long time to consider, weighed my options. But I needed to scale back. I'm also going to school full time, so between that and with COVID happening and never knowing if my daughter was going to be in school, out of school, and we just wanted to enjoy the game from a different side again, be a fan again.
Before I let you guys go, what is the easiest way for somebody to reach out to you? I've been able to plug the Facebook page, and I know that's probably the best outlet.
Yes, right now the best outlet is just to message us on the Facebook page, just Team Solon Foundation on Facebook. Currently, I have purchased teamsolon.com, and we are working on a website. Don't know when that'll be live yet, but it's in the works. but Facebook page is the best way to get a hold of us.
Is there anything you wanted to add, Bridget, before I let you guys go? Really appreciate the time.
I just want to thank the Bugs for everything they've done. Tommy and Scott Musket and even Soupy have been great in our lives. They were great in Solon's life, and without them, Team Solon might not be as great as it is. So.
Well, thanks for the time, and we appreciate the partnership, and enjoy the rest of the season.
Well, thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
We only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The Mudbugs on top of this game 2-1, and wouldn't you believe the Mudbugs led in shots on goal 19-5. I haven't seen a shots on goal differential in favor of the Mudbugs like that in a long time. Second period coming up, and it's brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to DeFataPI.com. Puck is dropped for the second period, and it's won there by the IceRays. They have it. Now taken back out. Here comes Musket. He's got a little burst of speed. He's kind of nudge it into that near corner. Now to the far corner it goes. Brust along that far side will float it all the way down. Should be icing on the IceRays, and it is. His faceoff will come back in deep into the IceRays zone. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beers, sports. Wings BOGO Tuesday, boneless wings BOGO Thursday. Happy hour from Monday through Friday from 3 to 6. So you want to be sure to join Buffalo Wild Wings for all that fun. Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Now along to the far side. Behind the Mudbugs net now to my right. As the puck now banked all the way down. Icing on the Mudbugs, which will bring this face-off back in deep into the Shreveport zone. Face-off one there by the IceRays. Far half-wall shot gets blocked. Now into the near corner it goes. Played up ahead now, left side, that's Vitale. He'll now just loft it into that far corner. Vitale going to try to grab it. It's taken away. Along to the right side. That's Caffarelli. Off the stick of Casey. Now taken back in. Here's Vitale. Slot shot. Save made. Backhander. Oh, boy. He shot it wide. He scores. And I don't know if the officials missed it. That was a diving effort from Jaden Goldie. And he's just able to get the outstretched stick and slap it home. That might be one of the most awkward goals you'll ever see. Mudbugs 3, the IceRays 1. It's Goldie's. And I think that goal might be reminiscent of the Stanley Cup final when the Blackhawks beat the Philadelphia Flyers and nobody knew that puck went into the net except the Blackhawks, in one of the most awkward cup-clinching goals you'll ever see. And that was about the same thing we just happened here. You can see the Mudbugs kind of pointing at the net. It was in there. There's no sign, no horn, no lamp lit. And it led to one of the more awkward goal calls in my career. Nonetheless, Mudbugs back on top by 2. And the Mudbugs do it again early in the period. That's big for Goldie. He's one of those consistent point getters. Aiden Dixon and Eric Vitale get the helpers on Goldie's 4th of the season. Played back into the Mudbug zone to my right. Off to the far side. That's Zarski. He'll backhand it around now to Gotinski. Played around the left side now. Here comes Steele. Thrown through the slot. Shot from the far circle there by Zarski. Was gloved down there by Milan. .211 gone by here in the second period. Shreveport on top, 3-1. Face-off battle at, hard, awkward hit. In deep, and luckily Murray's okay. Now along to the right side. Here comes Brust. He'll chop it into the Mudbug zone now along the right side. Here comes Morris back the other way. Thrown in front, tipped on its way through. Save made there by Milan. That was off the stick of Mack. Now along to the near corner. Mudbugs battling for it. Taken now around that far half wall. Trying to grab it there was Mack. Play to the right point, Marino. Now down low there to Murray. Murray kind of gets wrestled around now to that right point. Musket will just kind of poke it into that near corner. Mudbugs with another dangerous 2-goal lead to the right point. Nickel toward the net, tipped on its way through. That 1-0 from the right slot. Another right pad save made there by Milan as Musket rocketed one toward the net. Now from the right point, that's Dixon along to the far side. Good hit there by Nickel. Mudbugs hold the zone. That's Dixon. They'll trickle it into that near corner. And now down low, wrap around there. Oh, that was Nickel, and he lost the edge on that puck. That was a poke job there by Reimer. Now to the left point. Dixon toward the net. Tipped on its way. It went wide. Along to the far corner. Good zone time. The Mudbugs got the IceRays on fumes here. Now high slot. Here comes Vitale toward the net. Gets blocked, and now it's taken back out. And at last, that's Logan Nielsen who will be able to chop it in. And, oh, boy, the IceRays unable to get a line change here as they could not get across the red line. Almost 4 minutes gone by here in the second period. It's the Bugs 3, the IceRays 1. Face-off battle at one there by the IceRays. Off the far side. Boards up ahead there to Contreras. And he will squib it into the Mudbug zone. Knocked into the near corner, or rather near side there by Bushler. Off the stick of Haru, in deep now into the IceRays zone. Bugs 3, the IceRays 1. Puck gashed back out to center, and now taken there by Grosick. Intercepted there by Vitale. Vitale gets tripped up there. Penalty coming up. Good job there by Vitale to draw it. As we are 4.5 into this second period. It's a tripping infraction. And Grosick is going in the box. Mudbugs power play has been better. They are still ranked 23rd at 15.4%. Corpus Christi's PK not bad. They're 12th best at 82.5%. Scott Powerline power play for the first time tonight from either team. Along the near side there to Fleet. Fleet now guided around to the far side. There to Gotinski. And Gotinski will knock it into the far corner, thrown toward the net, gloved. And that was Burke who kind of swiped it out of midair. As the puck now is just skewed all the way down. Way out of his net comes Bushler. And he'll just drop it back there for Fleet. Fleet now to the right side. There to Gotinski. Back on over to Fleet. Fleet, oh boy, not clean as he come around that right side as the puck is now barreled all the way down there by Wanmacher. Nichols got the puck. He'll go from right to left, drop it off to Haru. Haru now to the left side there to Goldie. Back to Haru. Haru now to the right side there to Nickel. And Nickel will just bounce one toward the net. Glove down there by Milan. And wait a minute. The clock's still running. Well, now they stopped it. Yeah, and that's what Coach Soupy's saying. He's saying that clock kept running. And I think what Coach Soupy's saying it should be 53. That clock kept running. I think it was going to be about 53, maybe 2 more seconds on that power play clock. No. Well, okay. Well, I don't know. It stayed at 51. Well, the official gave Coach Soupy a thumbs up. I thought that meant that was what it was going to be. But Haru whisks his way into the zone. To the top of the point there to Haru, to Morris. Morris has it now, and Morris mishandles it. Now to the right point. He'll rake it in. Down low there to Vitale. Now back to Morris. Morris now thrown across there to Goldie. Goldie now near half wall. He'll shove it on back over to Haru. Haru walks the line. To the right point it goes to Morris. Morris now down low. Goldie throws it toward the net. Save made. Backhander. Stick save made there by Mallant. 10 seconds to go on the man advantage. That's Mack, fired from the slot. Wow, big save made there by Mallant. Trying to keep his team in the game, and that'll do it for the man advantage. Out of the box now. Here comes Grosick. Yes, he joined that rush. Now play to the right point, taken away there by Vitale. Boy, Vitale's looked good tonight. In now to the left point, Mack. Played now, loose puck. Zarski fires one toward the net. Save made there by Mallant. Big hello to the Zarskis. Tune tonight from Edmonton, Alberta. And Tristan Zarski, and of course, head coach Jason Soupy Campbell, a couple of proud Canadians. Now from the a shot there by Musket. Pad save made there by Mallant. Worked back in now to the Mudbug zone. That's Danziger. He can't get the puck out of the zone. Now to the